Intro to Networks. April 6th, we are in, if you're curious, week 12. 3 weeks left after this week here. So, first thing we talked about, and I won't spend much time on it, we talked about finishing the term, how important learning, putting our emphasis on what we can learn, less on evaluations. As long as students are putting forth a good effort, okay, and they're communicating with me, then we'll hold them harmless based on their midterm grade. So if they happen to slip a little bit this term, I'm willing to give them their midterm grade. But they need to communicate. Now, if a student appears, once we make that statement to then just quit doing anything, I'll have no trouble failing them. In the end, we'll just go back to our original contract. But if they communicate with me, like if there's issues with them getting the work done because of extending circumstances, which all of us could have, we can take care of that because we're all online now. And I think we could be online for the foreseeable future. So, data assurance class this summer, we're looking at doing some group work with that. Putting people in groups, switching the groups up. We have 4 weeks for that course, and then the June networking class. We'll be setting up for that. If we can't meet face to face out at the college, we'll make adjustments for that. Yeah, this will be interesting. What we'll do with some cybersecurity and maybe a couple other things in the community while we're doing that online. Okay? Yeah, kind of make it a hybrid. Dual stack, little review of IP6. We can run dual stack where you can run IP4 and IP6. The interfaces can easily distinguish between the two, so you can be running actually both of them on the same equipment. Talked about tunneling, where you can take an IP6 packet, tunnel it inside an IP4 packet, so you got the IP4 addressing. Is that another color? I think I had blue here, but you could take the IP6 packet and then put IP4 addressing here, and then and then send it through the IP4 network, and then just take that stuff off after you're done, and then have your IP6 back. Translation, you actually convert IP6 to 4 and 4 back to 6. Okay. Everybody should be okay with IP6, the format, and how to compress it. We did a lab, and I think everybody should be good there. Types of addresses, the ones we work with primarily are unicast. They also have a multicast addressing and an anycast. So the unicast addresses, and then they have a certain type of multicast that would appear to be like a broadcast, but it's really important to know IP6 does not have a broadcast address. Global unique addressing, okay, that's where you get this global prefix, and then you have a subnet, and then we have the ID for the interface. Typically 48 bits here, 16 bits here, 64 bits here. Gives us our 128. And these then are assigned by ICANN, or and distributed across the world. This is a nice feature, this link local address that every interface has to have. And if you don't create it, it'll create its own, okay, using the MAC address. The same thing here. You can have it create its own MAC address or a random number, or you can assign these, okay. Then we have this unique local address in which you can't route it, but you can use it for connections and within your network. And we did an example between routers. Unique local address. Okay, So, yeah, here, this is a clean screen. Okay, so you continue to do the work in the curriculum. Okay, everybody's doing a nice job on the packet tracers, at least at this point. And then we'll just keep making adjustments to labs, but we have plenty of equipment hooked up, and as long as it keeps working and I don't have to go out to college, yeah, we're going to be okay there. Make sure you let me know if you have questions, or if some reasons you're having internet problems and so forth, and I really need to know, you know, connecting in. If you're not there, I need to know why you're not connected in. And one last comment, this is it's a unique experience, but it just may play out to be to IT people's advantage in terms of seeing how to work in this environment and to make the adjustments. So that part would be good for all of us. It'd be a plus. That's it.